Alright. I got a bit of time to kill, and I'm just gonna spend it playing more, solo Magic of the Gathering Adventure Mode. Courtesy of Forge. I'm thinking I would at least like to throw some more attempts at the Fallen White Castle. Yeah, there should be the one up here. I want to make at least some more progress on that Fallen White Castle tonight. Even if I'm not like 100% happy with all of the decks I currently have. I don't know, unless I just go back to Rafellos Llanowar Emissary and upgrade it some more. Because these three decks, yeah, they all play at least a few white cards. Could also just continue to look around and see if, I don't know, I can just find even more good black cards to throw into the Sheoldred the Apocalypse deck. I'm just gonna try and finish off this entire dungeon. I don't know, I might as well at least get comfortable with the Mono Black Sheoldred deck. Phyrexian versus Phyrexian. Yeah. I just really need like a few lands and then I should be good to go. Can't block and is unblockable. Right. Oh, that's 3 power. Let's block the stronger creature, I guess. See how long this gets to stick around for. Okay. I'll cast my commander. And I'll just keep this around as a blocker. Okay, stuff as lifelink. Sure. Choose to make this an artifact and get a +1/+1 counter. And then next turn, yeah, we just destroy all, like, non-artifact creatures. I'll pass. Pain's Reward. Bid life. The high bidder loses life equal to the high bid and draws 4 cards. Do you want a top current high bid of 0? Yes. If I lose 8 life and then draw 4 cards, and then Sheoldred just gives me, well, 8 life back. Okay, my opponent's gonna bid 9 life. Okay, if I pick, say, like 4, then I just add that onto the previous high bid. If I pick 5 and then we just add that to the previous highest bid of 9, then it's grand total 14. Do you want the top bid? I lose 14 life and draw 4 cards if I say no. I just got 8 life back, so it's fine. That's gonna... yeah, that's gonna die 2 to this. I'm gonna just ulcerate that artifact creature he had. Attack. He's a 19. I'll have to discard. Oh, I meant to cast this, but I guess I forgot to do so. Sure. Exile all cards from opponents' graveyards. Oh, I don't have anything in my graveyard. Right. Oh, right, my graveyard's empty. Alright, I'm gonna cast a Dark Deal here. Make everyone discard their hand and then draw that many cards -1. And then he just dies next turn because he has to start draw. Yeah, he has to draw cards and then lose life because of my commander. Yeah, if we get to 13 mana, we cast this. Yeah, then we'd probably be on easy street. Keep. Block the 3-power creature, like I did before. I could have actually just got Shieldred onto the field. Could have legit just cast this turn 1 with the Jeweled Lotus and a basic land. I mean, turn 2, that's still absolutely crazy. I'll just keep this around as a blocker. Sure, that is fine. 2 cards in my graveyard. Artifact and a sorcery. Pay 4 life to kill this Gixian Recycler. Oh, that's a 5/6 already. Nice. 5/6 Barrogoyf. Pass. Command zone with this. Ooh, Tangle Wire. This can just slow them the hell down. This can really slow the opponent down. Yeah, I'll mill some cards. Search my graveyard and exile. To put... Yeah, I guess just throw this in my hand. Block. I want to remove the fate counter first, but oh well. Who really cares? To cast this, I have to discard an extra card. I could just reanimate this. I guess now we have this in our hand. At the beginning of each opponent's upkeep, Price of Knowledge deals damage to that player equal to the number of cards in their hand. Resolve first? The remove? Yeah, I want to take the fate counter off first and then start tapping down my stuff. Okay, I'm still at 41 life. I have nothing to worry about. Alright, now I guess next turn you'll have this to deal with too. Yeah, we're still at 46 life here. Yeah, we can just make 3 mana off this, like, next turn. Yeah, I can just fly over everything my opponent's got anyways, just fine. Tap Tangle Wire itself. Play Swamp. Gonna send these 3 in. Got him. Whenever an opponent casts a spell, they lose 5 life unless they discard a card. Dauthi Voidwalker. Yep, that is definitely a keeper. Gix's Command. Yeah, I can choose 2 of these. I'll probably just sell it back anyways. I mean, it costs like 5 mana. You are far from fit to see the father of machines. You will be dismantled, so your pieces may serve Phyrexia, he says. Yawgmoth. Yep, there he is. Wasn't he like the one who made this plague and then just went and killed a bunch of people? Is that the Yawgmoth? I think it is. Just like, so yeah, what cards did he start with? Let's just see. Just taking a little bit of time to see what he starts with. Keep hand. Sol Ring, pass. Swamp. Turn 2 Shield Dread, pass. +X, where X is the number of creature cards in all graveyards. There aren't any yet, are they? Okay, there's this one. Urza's Workshop. Play my own Phyrexian Arena. Attack for 4. Alright, somehow this is now on the field, and then this is on the field. Other non-human creatures get +1/+1 and have Undying, so if this would die, it's just gonna come back with an extra counter on it if it didn't have one already. Swamp. I can destroy any creature. I'm gonna just use a Fel on the Mikaeus. If a permanent I controlled left the battlefield this turn, then I can just Fatal Push kill something with mana value of 4. I'll just play a Barrogoyf. Flying Infect. And he also gave it haste. I'll just block it, and now this is permanently weakened. I gain life this turn, so if I cast this, I'll nuke the entire board. Dark Confidant into my hand. I don't know, I just really don't want to die to surprise poison. Yep, there's Yawgmoth. What does this do? Pay 1 life, sacrifice another creature. Put a -1/-1 counter on something and draw a card. I still have plenty of life to spare. We'll be fine. Fatal Push to kill Yawgmoth. I'm gonna put Shieldred back on the field. And pass. Every single card he draws makes him lose 2 life. Can I just attack for the win? I think I can. Yep, I can just attack him and kill him. 2 lands in here. Should be able to draw some more. I think we can go for this. Three lands now. What's in his hand that I can... Anything I can get rid of? Blowfly Infestation. Whenever a creature dies, if it had a -1/-1 counter on it, put a -1/-1 counter on target creature. That was the only card I was able to discard out of his hand there. Got that on the field already, apparently. Just destroy it with Fel and then pass. Whenever another creature you control dies, create a treasure token. Alright. Play a 2/3 Barrow-goyf. Okay, equip this to something and then just sacrifice it immediately to play Necroskitter. Whatever. If something... Okay. Assuming one of my creatures ends up with a counter on it. Anyways. Wither. Interesting that has Wither. I'll just attack anyways. Oh, I can put any of these in my hand, apparently. We're gonna go with the Bogart Trawler because that's the one that's a land on the back. So I actually can play that as a land. I'll take 4 damage. Immediately sacrifice this to play another big, scary creature. I guess I'll just... let's attack. Do 3 damage there. Oh, it's a 5/6 now. I'll cast a Languish, give everything -4/-4. And because my creatures are big enough to survive it... Okay, why does he just cast this and immediately sacrifices it to play Gravecrawler? Played as commander, then sacked it immediately to Phyrexian Tower. Gonna play Shieldred. Alright, Dark Confidant to hand. I forgot I had Lightning Greaves. Forgot I even had those. Yeah, I can take 7 damage just fine. During your upkeep, sacrifice a creature and take a creature from your graveyard and directly put it into play. I'll just sacrifice these two. I don't even think I'm gonna try to get all the Urza lands together. So now if I gain life, he's gonna lose that much life also. Pass. Draw a card, lose 1 life to Phyrexian Arena. Shieldred's gonna make him lose 1 life for that card he just drew. And then Draw Step. He's gonna get killed from the card he draws and Draw Step by Shieldred. And now all these cards are mine. Oh, Prismatic Vista. Just a different version of it. Mikaeus the Unhallowed. Skithiryx the Blight Dragon. Could maybe get like a surprise kill with that, with the Infect. Five mana rock. That's rough. Birthing Pod. Oh, I'll take Birthing Pod any day. When Hecatomb comes into play, sacrifice 4 creatures. Tap target swamp you control to have Hecatomb deal 1 damage to any target. Apparently I can just walk into that desk there. Okay, we have somebody else to beat up on the way out. Sabo Tavok. First strike, protection from legends. Destroy target legend that can't be regenerated. This thing costs 7 mana. We might not even see it get cast all game. Okay, this only kills not. Oh, this kills any creature. That only works on non-legendaries. Destroy Hover Barrier, lose 6 life. I don't mind. Anvil of Bogarden. We're both gonna now draw an extra card per turn, then have to discard one. Destroy target non-basic land. I'm gonna cast down this Body Snatcher. And then say pass. Mine's still in Sol Ring. Okay, maybe he will be casting it this game. Oh wow, Cabal Coffers. That's pretty nice. That's pretty good. Play Shieldred the Apocalypse and pass. Draw from the Phyrexian Arena, lose 2 life there. Draw for their draw step. Lose 2 life there. Draw an extra card. And then lose 2 life from that too. And then you wonder just why I don't bother to play shit for 7 mana, unless I can just cheat it into play. Yeah, usually this stuff's just all too easy to remove from the field. Oh, that just destroyed Cabal Coffers, didn't it? Anyways, he's got 3 life. And what's he gonna do with Pestilence? He's only at 3 life now. Metamorphosis Fanatic. Miracle cost. Yeah, that was the first card I drew this turn, so let's... I guess just get back a Hover Barrier with it. I guess just get back a measly Hover Barrier. Alright, let's go. Getting a bunch of old cards here. Draw 3 cards and lose 3 life. Separate all creatures target player controls into 2 face-up piles. Destroy all creatures in the pile of that player's choice. They can't be regenerated. Interesting. I can tap this for black and then sacrifice it in the same turn to get 2 black from it. Yeah, if I'm trying to ramp out something big, Skull of Ramos might be useful. The threat has been stopped. Okay. We got another legendary creature we could play, and then some more money and some more mana shards. Alright, I guess. I guess we'll be taking that. Put me back at the capital of the swamps. Alright, now I have like over 200,000 gold. Still don't really feel like spending much of it, apparently. Sheoldred Stronghold. It's more Phyrexians if I want to duel them right now. Or maybe I feel like, I don't know, going after somebody else. I guess this dungeon over here. Castle Sengir. Maybe this dungeon over here. Castle ahead is clearly ancient. Okay, so let me guess, it's just gonna be plenty of older cards. Yeah, it's gonna be some really old school cards like Shalku Endbringer over here. Greater Werewolf. And Castle Sengir. Yeah, those are some pretty old cards. Shadow Spear. Okay, if I block, it just gets a permanent -0, -2 every time I block with it. Definitely do have to keep this in mind. Just gonna pass turn. Okay, so I guess I can't gain life anymore until this goes away. Except I don't think I have anything to remove it anyways. I I guess next turn we can actually make this bigger than just like a measly 0-1. First things first, if I go use a fetch land, that puts a land card into my graveyard, so that definitely helps. Alright, maybe you don't. Maybe he doesn't want to attack now. I guess at least that slows him down a little. Turok, Dreadcanter, and I'm gonna actually kick that. Discard 2 cards. Put 2 counters on this. I'll reanimate the Barrogoyf. And now I got a nice 5-6 here. Hint to Turok, I'll make him discard even more cards. Make that a 6-5. Let's just refill my hand. Alright, now I think it's time to just go and attack. Actually try and do some damage here. Alright, I'll pass. Did he just kill himself by drawing too many cards from the Stinging Study? He just drew a bunch of cards and then died on the spot. Because I'm pretty sure that also makes him lose some life as well. Yeah, I'm pretty sure, yeah, Stinging Study also makes you lose life. Draw X cards and lose X life, where X is the mana value of your commander. So he drew 7 and lost 7 life, and even if this didn't kill him, Shieldred was certainly going to. My commander was just going to make him lose another 14 life if he still had some. Cannot attack if there's another creature in play. During your upkeep, lose 3 life. Tap to remove any creature from the game and put a +1/+1 counter on Shalku. Whenever a creature comes into play, destroy it. Any player may pay 0 to and skip their next turn to destroy lethal vapors. That is a very unique floodgate. Man, these NPCs are fast. Don't even have like any time to look at them before they just go and rush me. Swamp. Pass. Okay, we have like another creature here that costs like another commander that costs like 7 mana to cast. I'll just kill that werewolf. Alright, Liliana, we'll just make them sacrifice their creature, and I'll pass. Cordial Vampire. Play Shieldred. Make both of us discard a card now. I can just use a reanimate on this thing to get it onto the field anyways. Okay. Flying Death Touch lifelink on this thing. I'll draw some cards and lose 2 life and then just kind of gain that life back anyways. Destroy target creature or planeswalker, lose 2 life. I'll get rid of the Flying Death Touch lifelink. Yeah, I guess that'll go. Four damage here. Okay, back to me already. I'll make each player discard a card. So now when I gain life, I can just start paying mana to draw more cards. Sure, I guess I'll do that for now. Oh, back to me. Because this wall can just completely block this anyways. Pay 2 mana to draw another 2 cards. And I can just do that again even. And then I'll draw 2 more cards, and then I can gain more life, and I could just draw even more cards if I want. I don't know, I actually want to be able to still cast a few spells this turn. Still want to play a few things this turn anyways. Ain't nothing good in my opponent's graveyard to steal. I guess that's okay. Make my opponent sacrifice a creature. Victim of Night. Yeah, that's gonna resolve. Creatures you control have double strike. Oh, but no attacks. Play Swamp. Yeah, because this can kind of just block either of them anyways, no problem. Yep, Buzzy, pressure is gonna be back on the menu for a little bit. Especially since I now, like, have committed, like, about 2.5 hours of my time to that Chaos badge, and, well... I don't want to just, like, I don't want to give up on it. I don't want to just give up on it now. So, Flying Death Touch lifelink. I'm gonna send just this swinging. Did it have Death Touch? How did this not die? Oh, double strike, so this does its damage first. Of course. Forgot about the double strike. Lifelink Flying Death Touch on this. Okay, whatever you say. Now my opponent's just gonna lose life faster. I mean, this can still attack. How did that do, like, 0 damage to me? How did that manage to not damage me at all? I'm so confused. Metamorphosis Fanatic for the miracle cost. Let's do that. I guess I'll just bring Dark Confidant back. Not enough mana to recast Sheoldred? Nope. Not quite. Pretty sure this just kills him anyways. Yeah, that just kills her. There's some good stuff. Reckless Endeavor. Roll 2d12 and choose one result. Reckless Endeavor deals damage equal to that result to each creature, then create a number of treasure tokens equal to the other result. Yeah, I don't know about just leaving like a 7 mana spell up to a die roll. So there's some treasure here. Pretty much all vampires. Distinctly withered woman standing before me. Come, dearie, let Granny show you what old magic can do. Grandmother Sengir. Is she also from Homelands? Yeah, that looks like Homelands, alright. Hey, man, some of these old school creatures, yeah, some of them are just ugly, I tell you. Rarely have power and madness been so delightfully wet as they have in our dear grandmother. I need to pay 4 mana to untap this, and all I can really do is just block anyways. I'll have it come in tapped. Hypnotic Spectre. We're taking it all the way back to 1993 with that. I'm gonna just kill this with Fell before it can start making me discard cards out of my hand. That way I'm not just discarding an extra card every single turn. Play a Jet Medallion, and I guess I'll just Knight's Whisper myself. Draw 2 cards, lose 2 life. I'm kind of getting my ass kicked by a bunch of old school cards here. I just kind of need to get on the board now. We gotta just get on the board sooner or later. Sheoldred the Apocalypse. Pass. What does this do? If enchanted creature leaves play, its controller sacrifices a creature. So yeah, if that dies, then I have to sacrifice something else. Understood. That will get rid of every other creature on the field next turn, except for this one. Dark Tutelage. Pass turn. All black creatures get +1/+1. I'll take 1 damage. Alright, I'll cast Turok Dreadcanter and I'll kick it, so... Opponent discards 2 cards and this, it becomes a... And then plus the boost from this, now it's a 5/4. Serrated Arrows? Is this literally just the deck built from all... Is this literally just like the Homelands themed deck? Yeah, she's playing stuff like Serrated Arrows in 2026. Yeah, Granny needs to get with the times. But yeah, from what I've heard, to be fair, this is like, I think, one of the more playable cards in Homelands. 4 mana, and you can just put like 3 -1/-1 counters on your opponent's creatures, but you have to do it like 1 counter at a time per turn. Yeah, that's kind of just how bad the average cards from Homelands were. Yeah, if you want an idea as to how lackluster the set was, this is like one of the best, this was like one of the most like tournament viable cards in Homelands. People actually seriously played that. Take 1 creature from any graveyard, remove it from the game, and untap Eater of the Dead. Alright. I need 9 mana to play this. Not quite there just yet. Maybe if I get 1 more turn, just use this to make 3 colorless, we'll have it. I think that's probably the way to go about it. Go. Grandmother Sengir. Let's actually just play this. Emrakul the Promised End. When you cast Emrakul, gain control of target player's next turn. Now I get to take Granny's turn here. Draw? I can look at their hand. Doesn't really matter. It's my blocker step, right? My turn to block? No, just put it in the graveyard. I'll just make Granny kill her own commander. just assault the wound. Oh, wow! Mind Twist. Nice. Classic Neviniral's disc. There's Grandmother Sengir. 2 greater werewolves. Sinkholes? Yeah, Sinkhole and Mind Twist I'm gonna keep. Yeah, I'm gonna definitely keep. I'm probably just gonna throw this right in my deck, actually. Yeah, Mind Twist, just make my opponent discard potentially their entire hand. Sengir Vampire. No, really, where's my Mind Twist? I want to just run this. Yeah, this I want to play. I need just like 4, even if I just have like 4 mana and I cast that, and then they have like 3 cards in hand, they just discard their entire hand. It's like, how could I say no to this? I can't really just like turn that down now. I'm not really just gonna say no to that. But now I need to cut something from the deck. We're not just gonna say no to Mind Twist. Let me just go into the basement here. The crypts ahead seem empty at first, and while you sense nothing but corpses and dust from them, something down here is moving defiance of death, and it is hungry. So do the crypts have anything in them, or is it just... I don't know. Maybe they do, maybe they don't. Therak Warped Sengir. activate an ability that isn't a mana ability. If life was paid to activate, you may pay that much life again to copy it. Okay, interesting. I really don't need this damn many lands. Yeah, something to do with paying life to activate stuff is what I'm noticing here as a theme. I'll make him lose his Exsanguinate. I mean, I guess it's the least I can do. No, I can't pay for Offspring 2 in a black. Flying, Death Touch, Lifelink. I'll play my Flying, Death Touch, Lifelink creature. Whenever you gain life, you gain twice that much life instead. Okay. Play Sheoldred the Apocalypse. Might as well attack again and... Okay. Whenever... Okay, if he gains life, I lose that much life. I have way more lands in my hand than I need right now. Alright, I guess. Oh wow, ad nauseum. I think it's safe to say we're probably gonna need to just start getting a bunch of cards into our hand here. I'll stop here. I'll stop once I get below 30 life, and I still have now I have a 14 card hand. Should now be able to do plenty of stuff here. Play a land. I guess I'll Infernal Grasp to kill something. I'll play my copy of Enduring Tenacity. Now I have to discard 3 cards. I think it's just going to be all lands I throw out. If he gains life, like he gets a 5/5 creature token. Oh, he's at 1 point of life left. So if I can just draw another card, that'll be enough to kill him. Or just make him draw some cards to lose life. That works too. Or just force him to lose 2 life. Okay, that's another vampire. Of course. Kazarov. Sengir Pureblood. Whenever a creature an opponent controls is dealt damage with a +1/+1 counter on Kazarov, and then can pay 4 mana to do 2 damage to target creature. We'll try this hand. A little bit heavy on lands again, but we'll still try it. I'm gonna just get rid of his Gilded Lotus, I think. Oh, I got a human token. I'll take that. I don't see why not. Alright, now I'll make him discard some more cards. Pass. This deals 2 damage here. Okay, Soul Ring. Attack. Well, I think we'll just do that. Oh wow, apparently I left him with absolutely nothing. Alright, cast Sheoldred the Apocalypse. Attack again like so. Each player discards a card and we'll just do that. Okay, sure, cast as commander. This can just kill it. That's hilarious. Yeah, let's just, I guess, do that. Attack for... At that point, don't even bother. Fire Ants deals 1 damage to each other creature without flying. That's it. So that's the best you got? That's the best you got? Okay, so now it's indestructible Fire Ants. So the ants themselves are now wearing this full body armor. So you put that piece of body armor on the ants themselves. Yeah, we're playing a fantasy card game here. Things don't really have to make sense. End step, ad nauseum. So with that, I'm gonna just start refilling my hand. I'll lose like 15 to 20 life, but I'll have a full hand. Alright, we just casually still drew like 10 cards. Black Sun Zenith X equals 1. And checkmate. Instant and sorcery spells you control have Death Touch. How come I never heard of this before? Okay, if this gets dealt damage, it can do 5 damage to target creature and opponent controls. I think I can... I still don't think I need it though. That's pretty neat though. If I'm just trying to power out like really big stuff, Thran Dynamo's pretty nice. If I just want to power out something huge, that's cool. Baron Sengir. Is that him right there, or is this somebody else? Sengir, is that Baron Sengir right here? Oh, never mind. Sengir the Dark Baron and... Falthus Shadowcat Familiar. Protection from black. I think that's gonna be a problem. I think this might be a problem here. Protection from black against my mono black deck. I think we might have some trouble here. Oh, I'm gonna lose 1 life every turn. Big whoop. Seal of Doom, destroy target non-black creature. I don't really run a lot of those. I don't play that many of those. Okay, immediately gonna spend the Seal of Doom to get rid of my Hover Barrier. Turn 1 Shield Dread. We might just have to simply bleed him out with Shield Dreads, like, lose 2 life every time we draw a card. I'm thinking that might just be the way to go. Or, I don't know, I do have some creatures that at least fly. Puts a creature card from their hand onto the battlefield. Holy shit. That's pretty good. Why do I still have this in here against a mono black opponent? Okay, next turn I can just kill this with Cast Down. I'll still just need to, like, wait another turn, unfortunately. Well. So I'm gonna get that off the field first things first. Yeah, that's gonna go. I'm gonna animate Dead. I'm gonna steal the Bloodthirsty Conqueror for myself. I'm gonna animate Dead. Flying Death Touch Lifelink. Okay, understood. This would cost 6 to replay. I mean, if I play Dark Ritual, then I can easily get there. So if this attacks, and this just blocks and kills it anyways, whenever an opponent loses life, I gain that much life, so... When they lose life from them drawing cards from this, I'm also gonna gain that much life too. I guess just so this is even harder to target. Whenever another creature dies, put 2 +1/+1 counters on this. Whenever another player loses the game, well, the game's over because I'm the only opponent he has. Again, something that can only hit non-black creatures. Don't think these are going to be of any use against the mono-black deck whatsoever. Bloodgift Demon. Pass. Best I can do is just put up my own good creatures. Rather than actually get rid of any of his. I'll draw an extra card. Oh, good. Something that can kill anything. This can get rid of anything. Nice. Destroy target creature, Planeswalker, you lose 2 life. Karsi Revenant. That's gonna go. Ugh, that's now a 6/6. Let's just attack and see what happens. Oh, no blocks. Oh, that's now back on the battlefield. Whenever another non-token creature dies, draw a card. I'm getting attacked for 6 here. No, really, where's all this stuff coming from? Ooh, reanimate. Since I won't be killing anything with this, let's just discard it. Create a colorless assembly worker creature token. Anything else good in this graveyard? So far, not even anything in mine either. Apparently also nothing in mine. Man, what do I do here? It's like, man, what do I do? Flying. Flying, Death Touch, Lifelink. Flying. Okay, at least I'm still gaining more life than I'm losing, I think. I'd rather just steal like one of his better creatures for myself with Reanimate. Since I got like nothing better to do, let's put this on the field as well, I guess. Don't really have anything else better to try. Actually, no, I can take 8 damage still and not die. Next turn, if that attacks, I believe I have to block it. Oh, Black Sun Zenith. I can just kill a bunch of shit on the board with that right now. Fatal Push could also remove something else, which is nice. Then there's Diabolic Intent, can go grab me anything. Oh, this can also kill any creature as well. Perfect. So if I do X equals 3 here, does that even make any sense? Does that make any sense even? Diabolic Intent. I'll just sacrifice Murderous Rider. And now I can go grab anything out of my deck. It's definitely not going to be Doomblade. For sure it won't be Doomblade. Could just wipe the entire board with a Withering Curse. Wait, I have to do that next turn because I don't have mana for it right now. That'll have to be next turn. Okay, so we really do have to just do it next turn. Waiting for opponent. Waiting still. Replay everything. Don't mind me, I'm just gonna gain some life first. I'll discard... Let's see. I think that's just gonna go. I'll play a Withering Curse. Destroy all creatures. Play a land. What's the best thing in his graveyard to go reanimate? Well, I can steal this back for myself. Whenever a creature you control deals combat damage to a player, put that many +1/+1 counters on it. Well, I could totally steal that, too. Let's try this out. Oh, I can give it haste, even. Combat damage to a player. Alright, now it's a 14-12. Sengir Vampire, Vampire Nighthawk. Sol Ring. I need a bit more mana to get Shieldred back up. Pass. Sure. That's probably just gonna die too. Ooh, Cabal Coffers. I can make a bunch of mana now. Oh, I just went down to 1 life. I'm pretty sure, yeah, the draws for his draw step and from the anvil are just gonna kill him here. Next game. I guess the Cemetery Gate wasn't actually a problem. I still found my way. He's gonna literally just use this to steal my Hover Barrier. No hesitation. Without hesitation, he's just gonna steal that immediately. Well, I have nothing to block at all. I guess maybe until, like, turn 4? Phyrexian Arena. Pass. Yeah, good thing I start with, like, all of this life. Anyways, now I have this to worry about. Now I gotta come up with an answer to this. I'll just, I don't know, spend my entire turn killing that, more or less. Destroy Phyrexian Arena. Okay, I guess we can finally cast something. Now, I'd love to hide behind this for however long I can. Baron Sengir, the OG. Alright, we're back up to 13 life. Still gonna need a lot more help here. I mean, yeah, look at this board. I guess I'll play a lifelink creature to hide behind as well. Attack with everybody. Flying. Of course. Now I gotta worry about this, too. I don't know, maybe if I actually had some creatures that fly. 3/3, 5/5, and 5/5. I got a bunch of creatures here that pretty much all fly. I don't know, I need to gain some life here, I really do. No, I don't think I can gain nearly enough. Next game. I don't think I can gain close to what I need. Yeah, he got off to like way too quick a start. I don't know what else to say there. That start was much too fast for me to deal with. At least this time I'm going first. Pass. Sure. Destroy target creature or planeswalker, pay 3 life, I'll kill this. Hoping that was the right move. I'm guessing next turn I'll just slap this down. I'm gonna pay 3 life to draw 3 cards and then throw out like 2 of them. Okay, this looks a hell of a lot more doable than whatever board he made. Yeah, whatever we had to deal with last game. This looks way more doable already. Okay, this time I think I'm actually just gonna pick 10 for Necrodominance. Pay 10 life to draw 10 cards, and because I'm drawing 10 cards, Shieldred will just give me 20 life anyways. And then we're gonna only be able to keep like 5 of these. I'll keep 1 land, I suppose. Yeah, I think I have plenty of cards coming in at this point anyways. Man, what do I discard here? Yeah, I'll take 2 damage. Flying, lifelink, death touch on the greater werewolf now. Alright. Understood. Play a Barrogoyf here, ulcerate this. I'll make Shieldred. There's no point in attacking with this. Cemetery Gate can just block this. There's no point in swinging. Alright, I'll take a bit of damage here. There's this guy again. Kill that with Fell. So we still have, yeah, Cemetery Gate in the way. So annoying. Okay, I still got to do like 3 damage. If I mill the cards, Necrodominance is just gonna make them all go in the graveyard, so no point. We'll do that. Sure. Put that in the command zone. Commanders have... is this... yeah, commanders you control have Menace and Death Touch. This included. Play a land. Yeah, I seriously want this to just go away already. Yeah, that really needs to just go away. I'm gonna cast this kicked. I guess that's the least I can do right now. And then I guess the turn after, maybe just go play Shieldred again. Alright, so Barragoyf is now dead. Menace and Death Touch, and that's Flying, Lifelink, and Death Touch. I'm at 27. Yeah, I can get that off the field at least. Target player sacrifices a creature. Alright, his Cemetery Gate is gone. That Cemetery Gate is no more. But I'm starting to really run low on life here, so I'm getting real honestly nervous. Destroy all creatures. I make 2 treasure tokens. Play Shieldred the Apocalypse again. Each player discards a card. I don't think I'm casting this at this point in the game. Nothing's entering my graveyard anymore, so I don't think we're playing Emrakul at all. That's probably just not happening. I'll just gain 30 life back anyways. The whole point of that is because I'm just gaining a bunch of life back regardless. Now, I don't think I need extra swamps, extra lands anymore. Tango Wire can slow him down. Maybe. That could slow him down, potentially. Language can kill some more stuff he plays. Well can draw me more cards. I'm already getting plenty of cards anyways into my hand, let's be real. Toxic Deluge can kill more stuff. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I gotta still go down to 5 cards. Gotta still get rid of 2 more here. Whenever another non-token creature dies, draw a card. Okay. Yeah, at least I'm back up to 30 life, for one thing. So I'll take that off the field. I'll make us both discard again. I just realized I'm not going to have Delirium at all if nothing enters my graveyard anymore, so... yeah. I'll just draw 2 cards here. Okay, that's fine. I think. Whenever another creature dies, put 2 -1/-1 counters on this. Target player sacrifices a creature. Yeah, Yeah, clearly I have nothing to worry about here. I'll play a land. I'll play a Blood Gift Demon and pass. Draw 2 off Necro Dominance. Go. At the beginning of your upkeep, each player sacrifices a non-vampire creature. I got plenty of creatures to sacrifice, it's fine. Oh, I have to pick a player to draw an extra card. That'll be me. Of course, that's gonna be me right there. Whenever you gain life, target opponent loses that much life. He's a 19. So if I gain 20 life, he's just gonna die. If I gain 20 life, the game's over. So pay 10 life, draw 10 cards, Sheoldred, the Apocalypse gives me 20 life. Nailed it. Get wrecked, idiot. Oh, I got another Mind Twist. Now I got an even older version of Mind Twist. Ceremonial Knife. A bowl of ancient blood. Return this to the swamp capital for a reward. Alright, don't mind if I do. Pay 1 life, sacrifice another creature, create a treasure token. Commander Mustard. Wartime Protesters. And there's even more loot back here. I might as well just go and claim it. Mana for a destroy target creature. Yikes. At the beginning of your second main phase, if you gain 2 or more life this turn, this creature becomes prepared. While it's prepared, you may cast a copy of its spell. And then you can just sign in blood, if you have 2 black to spare. If I just gain 2 life and I just do that whenever I draw with Sheoldred out, I can just sign in blood every turn. So keep this. Definitely keep that around. Repeatable sign in blood? How could I say no? Wedding security. What? Target opponent sacrifices an enchantment in mono black. That's interesting. Alright, let's just leave the castle entirely. Our work here seems to be done. Have I been to these towns by any chance? Have I paid these towns a visit? If so, is there anything here I might want to buy? Oh, we still have Oloro Ageless Ascetic. We've had this, like, for who knows how long, and I kind of just forgot about it. Honestly, forgot I had this. Interesting. 5 damage divided as we choose. Amongst any number of creatures. Okay, this can make, for each color among permanents you control, 1 mana of that color. It's basically Bloom Tender number 2. We'll pick that up. Yeah, Bloom Tender number 2, I'm gonna call it. Quintorius History Chaser. Whenever one or more cards leave your graveyard, create a 3/2 red and white spirit creature token. I can give my spirits also Vigilance and Double Strike. I can just discard a card to draw 2 cards, then mill a card. That actually doesn't look to be too bad. If this is in my graveyard, I can just pay 1 life to bring it back to my hand. Interesting. There's another Quintorius. Scorpion God. Now let me go tour some of the other shops that are in the area. New Irration. What are they selling here? Okay, this is just like, I can give a bunch of keywords to all my creatures. If I really cared about that, that is. +3, -1 to whatever that attaches to. Enchanted Land is tap, pay 1 life, draw a card. Alright, we'll pick this up. Whenever a player successfully casts a spell, they discard a card. That would include me, too. Pay 2 life, draw a card. I don't see why not. I could just completely shut off my opponent's life gain with this. Creatures you control get +1/+1. Whenever a creature enters the battlefield under your control, War Leader's Call deals 1 damage to each opponent. Interesting. That's neat. All creatures of a chosen type get -1/-1. We'll think about that too. I already have Phyrexian Arena, though. Sanguine Bond. Whenever you gain life, target opponent loses that much life. Interesting. That's playable in a few decks. Costs 5 mana, but it's still playable. Alright, that's another board wipe. You can also just stick around to, like, drain my opponents of life when stuff dies. Wait, this costs like only 3 mana and is an enchantment. Creature God. Costs only 3 mana. Whenever you gain life, you can put a +1/+1 counter on a creature enchantment you control. Another target creature gains lifelink until end of turn. You need like at least 5 devotion or wider. This isn't a creature, but you still get the other 2. You still get the rest of the effects. I'm pretty sure, yeah, Zur can just tutor this out for free if he wants to. Yep, he can totally just do that. Doesn't this just make a bunch of zombie tokens? Yeah, this makes a bunch of zombie tokens. For each creature card in their graveyard. Cumulative upkeep. Ideally, I need to ideally find a way to just get as many creatures into my graveyard as possible to actually make this count for something. Put a creature card from a graveyard onto the battlefield under your control. Costs 1 less to activate for each quest counter on Quest for the Necropolis. We can try that, I suppose. Max speed, sacrifice this enchantment, search your library for any card. We'll try this out too, I suppose. We could try that also. What are they going on here, I wonder? In Font of Agonies. booster packs. Some rather old ones at that. What's going on here, I wonder? Other creatures get -1/-1. Put onto the battlefield under your control all creature cards in all graveyards that were put there from the battlefield this turn. Oh no, just finding plenty of interesting cards to try. My options are limited if I'm playing only like black, so I might as well just let's try and make the best of it. If I'm playing mono black, my options are pretty limited. We gotta make the best of what we do have. Reign of Terror. Destroy all white or destroy all green creatures. I have plenty of other board wipes I think are just gonna be overall better than this. That cost like a little less than 5 mana too. Destroy target non-black creature, can't be regenerated, you lose life equal to its toughness. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's still very playable. That's also pretty good. That looks good also. Give something Death Touch and indestructible until end of turn. Copy for each time you cast your commander from the command zone this game. I don't know if I'm gonna like pay 9 mana to cast anything. I don't think I want to spend 9 mana on a spell, so no. I'm gonna go back to the capital of the swamps. Claim my reward from there. I'll go take my reward from that. Statue is as good as fixed. I can face any foe. The Phyrexian Praetor shield Dread herself. I've got to go find her first. Vampiric Crypt within the city walls. Several vampiric attendants stand outside it. There is blood to be spilled and blood to be recovered. Will you heed its call? Sengir has already been slain. 3,000 gold, 1 extra point of starting life. Yeah, nothing really that good. But yeah, permanent point of starting life. I'm still happy with that. I'm just gonna go and claim my reward before going on to do like the next thing I wanted to do. Let's try our luck, I suppose, with the Fallen White Castle. This should be just right up there, if I remember correctly. This should be it. Now, if I have any improvements I want to make, I might as well just make them now. Dauthi Voidwalker. We'll take that. Throw that into our deck, too. Meat Hook Massacre, I think I'm gonna play. Underworld Connections, because that's just gonna let me draw more cards, so yes, that too. Destroy target creature or enchantment, lose 2... I lose 2 life, but still, I like the flexibility of that. If anyone's trying to gain life, we can just play Erebos to shut that off. Pay 2 life, draw a card. I think I'll just play this here instead of Emrakul, the Flying Spaghetti Monster. This one right here I will remove. I still need to go cut, like, what, 3 more cards from here? I'm afraid of cutting just too many land cards and then finding myself unable to actually get enough land cards to even play the game. I think I'm just gonna sideline this. I'll cut like 1 land, and hopefully that won't be too many we just removed. I have this that's a land on the back, and so is this. We should be fine. And a few... yeah, we should be okay. I think we're gonna be okay. I think we're still fine. Let's save our game and just go back into the Fallen White Castle, and this time... see just how good Shield Dread's gonna be. Against these, what I'm assuming are gonna be pretty strong opponents. Target creature you control becomes all colors until the end of turn. Each other creature you control has hexproof from each of its colors. Death Touch, skip your draw step. If you have fewer cards than 7 in hand each turn, just draw cards equal to the difference. Oh, okay. Keep. Let's try this hand. Not much, I guess, until we hit, like, turn 4. Pass. Tango Wire should slow him down some. That should slow him down a bit. Resolve first, remove the fate counter. I want to take the fate counter off first. That's to not actually slow myself down at all. I'm just gonna play the Meat Hook Massacre Xs2 and get both those creatures off the field. Just drop a Meat Hook Massacre and pass. Tango Wire just locking them down for that turn, also. Take the fate counter off first and then tap down my shit. Shield Dread, go. Still tapping down 2 of their lands. During each player's upkeep, that player discards a card at random. You don't say. Oh, at random. I don't even get to pick. Alright, I guess I'll play a Bloodgift Demon and send this into attack. Okay. I see. Oh, for Bloodgift Demon, select a player. Choose a card to tap down. I think I'll just pitch that. I guess I could play a Lightning Greaves. I'll just attack like this and see how that goes. Oh, okay. I'll just take the... Actually... I'm gonna lose 6 life either way. Alright, there's nothing I can really kill with Doomblade, unfortunately. Nothing Doomblade can get rid of, sadly. I guess just so this also goes away. Pass. Okay. Dami is at 5 life. Now Dami is at 3. 1 life. Dami has at 1 point of life left. Discard Doomblade. Cast Metamorphosis Fanatic for the Miracle cost. Bring back Griselbrand. Pay 7 life to draw 7 cards, and then just gain 14 of it back. I'll just do this again. I'm not gonna die from this or anything. I just gain life. I'm just gaining more life than I'm actually losing. I just want to, like, force them to draw some cards so they just die this turn. I don't even feel like passing it back to them if I don't have to. I'm gonna get another copy of Grief. And another copy of Verdant Catacombs and some other extra copies of Odawara. I'm seeing a bunch of cards we actually already own here. All lands are 1/1 creatures that are still lands. So yep, that's now defeated. There's somebody here to also go fight. Lord Windgrace. Black Panther looking guy. Alright. Am I gonna keep this hand? Probably, yes. Lotus Cobra. I'm just going to ulcerate that so it's gonna die immediately. Just so that doesn't give him like a bunch of mana. Yeah, I'm gonna kill his mana. This is like Snake that gives more mana. I'll just take that off the field. Pass. Play this as a land untapped. I'll go with the Vampire Nighthawk. Okay, Harrow. To get 2 lands out of the deck. Sure. Meanwhile, I'm just gonna wait around till I find my 4th land. Interesting. I'll just use a Go for the Throat on this. Just waiting to find my next land drop if it ever comes. Because unless I can play, like, multiple creatures, I won't be able to even attack because of Maze of Ith being in the way. That won't even let me do anything. Pass again. Creates 3 copies that are 3 copies of Overgrown Tomb, except they have Vigilance and Menace. Sure. Still stuck on 3 lands, by the way. I'm still just completely and utterly stuck. Not only does -2, -2. Go figure. Well, I guess I can at least kill something. At least. Get rid of something. Look at all the lands he has, and I'm stuck on 3 lands. I can't even get a single other land onto the battlefield anymore. Toxic Deluge can kill those, at least. Look at all the lands he has, and I just have these 3, and I can't even get any more. Oh, finally! But I think it's too little too late. Pretty much I got stuck on 3 lands the entire game. Too little too late. But yeah, now it's just, yeah, far too late. Alright, let's try again. Hopefully I don't get stuck on 3 lands again the entire game. Yeah, I had all this stuff I just couldn't play because I didn't have the mana for it. Yeah, it most certainly happens. Pass. Looks like I don't think I'm the only one. Starting to think I'm not the only one who's gonna get mana screwed. Oh, never mind. We'll do, let's see. Swamp. And pass. Destroy target artifact, target enchantment, and a target land. Holy shit. Don't think I can do anything about that at all. No, I can't do anything about it. Nothing at all. I guess we'll see if he just actually plays anything besides more land cards. Return 2 lands from graveyard to battlefield. Swamp. I'm gonna play this and pay the kicker costs. Let me see, what did I make him discard after? What did I make him discard? Pretty good. Also pretty good. How many lands are in his grave? 2. There's probably enough mana in there to just play the Rumbleweed anyways, let's be real. So yeah, those are 2, yeah, pretty good cards I ripped out of his hand. Etali. Gonna steal off the top of my deck a Metamorphosis Fanatic. Well, shit. This was the top card of my deck that this just got to cast for free, so now I'm staring this down, and I'm staring this down. Well, good going. Now I gotta stare down all of this. Destroy target creature or planeswalker, you lose 2 lives. So let's do... We'll do that. Sort of get the board under control. A little bit. Try and get this board under control here. Destroy Hover Barrier and go get basic land. Can these just block? Okay, they'll both die. And now I get to deal with this too. And this. If I can even do anything anymore, because honestly at this point I'm not even sure if I can. Honestly, now I have no idea if I even can anymore do anything else. I could kill this and I could kill this with Meat Hook. And I'll gain 2 life. And I still have to pick apart the rest of his board here. And he just literally never seems to run out of cards, ever. He just doesn't run out of creatures. I kill, like... I just wipe his board and then he just rebuilds. Like, he literally just makes the entire board back. Like, I can't do this. He literally just puts the entire thing back together. Like it's nothing. He's putting his entire board together. Again. Yeah. Now this is just getting ridiculous. I even tried to wipe his board, and then he just kept playing, like, more creatures to replace the ones I killed. It's as if I didn't even wipe his board at all. It's like I did all that for nothing. Well, try this hand now. Sol Ring. What would I even grab off a Diabolic Intent that could help me? I guess I'll play a Phyrexian Arena. That way I can just draw extra cards. Play Sheoldred, pass. If it even gets to stick around. Now I gotta figure out what I'm doing about this 9/9 here with Trample. Okay, I have an answer to it. I'm spending 4 mana, or sacrificing Sheoldred. At that point, I'm just gonna pay the 4. Please don't rip anything good off the top of my deck again. Grief. So I'm gonna get hand-ripped by my own Grief. This is gonna take a card out of my hand. Phyrexian Scriptures. That's what I was gonna probably use to wipe the board. That was gonna be how I was gonna wipe the board anyways. But not anymore. I'll have to just get something else to wipe the board, it looks like, at this point. So that can just make a bunch of dragon eggs. And then this is just... yeah, doing so much for 7 mana. Yeah, definitely don't want that to stay on the field any longer. I definitely can't have that stick around for any longer now. Well, it could just make us both draw more cards. Diabolic Intent will sacrifice the Hover Barrier. I'll go grab an answer for this dragon. Unless he just, I don't know. Everything in his hand is a creature. He's just gonna keep playing cards? Yeah, he's just gonna keep playing cards. He's literally gonna continue. Whenever a land enters the battlefield under your control, exile the top card of your library. You may play that card for as long as it remains exiled. I think this is where he's getting all his cards from. I'm starting to think that's where all the cards' advantage is coming from. I'm starting to think that's what's doing it. Like, that's where everything keeps coming from, turn after turn. Starting to think, yeah, that's how he's just constantly getting... that's how he's just never running out of cards to play. Yeah, I think this needs to just go. That's where all those beasts are coming from. And he's still just, yeah, playing, like, multiple creatures a turn. Way faster than I could even hope to keep up. Unless I have a board wipe, which clearly I do not. Obviously, we don't. Obviously, we just simply don't have a board wipe to speak of. Yeah, there's just, again, there's too much shit on the board to deal with. Yeah, before I know it, there's like, I don't know, like fucking... There's like 10 plus creatures on the board in just like a matter of turns. Next thing you know, there's like 10 plus creatures all out at once. It's like, how do I even keep up anymore? It's like, how can I keep up at this point? They'll just play like 3 or 4 creatures a turn. How can I even keep up at that point? I simply can't. Okay, we'll give this hand a try, and also I'm going first, which is nice. What if I just get rid of the card that just keeps giving him card advantage every single turn? Every time he plays a land, he can just exile a card off of his deck and then just cast it as if it was part of his hand. Every time a land enters the battlefield. It's basically the equivalent of, like, drawing a card. So what if that just goes away? Pass. Play Shieldred the Apocalypse. Pass turn. Okay, he's gonna get more forests. Sure. Pay for Offspring 2, since I can. Yes, we'll do that now that I can. Yes, let's do this. Fel the Profane. Sure. Fine. We'll have to draw another, like, yeah. Or I can just search for a Cabal Coffers. Let's do that. These cannot block, so let's just make them attack. Trample, Haste, Annihilator 1 until end of turn, that's it. And then have to sacrifice again. So it's my turn, right? It's my turn? I have 5 mana right now. From Cabal Coffers here. If I just play Griselbrand and then just start drawing a bunch of cards. Yeah, I think that makes sense. If he kills this, I'll just pay 7 life, draw some cards. Sacrifice another permanent, you say? We'll get rid of this. I'll take 7. Yeah, this needs to just go. That needs to go away, simply put. Can't play that straight away. Can pay 1 life, draw a card. Let's do that. We'll find a Grief that I think we can just hardcast. Discard your last card. Sure. Vigilance and Menace on all of these, am I right? 12. I can snuff out something. Do I want to, though? Play Shieldred. If I pay 7 life and draw 7 cards, then Shieldred just gives me like 14. Oh, and he made him lose a bunch of life too. Because why not? I think I could just kill him here if I do this again. Because this is just going to make him lose 1 life every time I gain life. So just like that, he's at 4. I think I actually have game here. Wait, I know for sure I have game. Sure, we'll have to use... Yeah, like... Sure, we're gonna have to use an absolutely broken card to get this, but we got it. We'll just have to play an absolutely broken creature to get it. Yeah, I'll just have to resort to Griselbrand to get this win. Thrasios and Vile Smasher the Fierce. Yep. Those are some pretty good commanders right there. Where's his tower, or is his power plant? Swamp. We'll try this hand. Biomancer's Familiar, and Fireglass Mentor to start with. And Soul Ring, I guess. And that too. I'm gonna get rid of the... Yeah, the blue-green creature. And just so I'm thinking, like... Activated abilities, if your creatures cost 2 less to activate, this could get out of hand pretty quickly if you only have to pay 2 for it instead of 4. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Maybe we don't want to just let that stick about. Maybe we don't. Creature and instant in the graveyard. So that would be a 2/3. Death Touch Lifelink. Hint to Turok, I'll just make him discard some more cards. Double Vision, what does this do? Whenever you cast your first instant sorcery spell, each turn you copy it. Mind Twist, X is 3. Discard 3 cards at random, so that's his entire hand. Rash Taunter. Fights another target creature. Whenever it's dealt damage, deals that much damage to target an opponent. Indestructible, also. Plus, it's also got to be indestructible, apparently. Death Touch? Oh, the lifelink should be of use here. The lifelink should come in handy. And then I'll just play the Barrow-Goyfin Pass. Hopefully that can stick around a bit. Okay, both these commanders coming out. That is fine. If I do this... If I attack, this is probably gonna die. Because all these creatures could just block it, theoretically. Theoretically speaking. Shieldred the Apocalypse, just play my commander. Deadly Rollick. Well, there goes one of my better creatures. That's how it's gonna just gain a bunch of life. Can't anymore. I guess just, yeah, that's gonna come off the board. Let's just play this as a land, whatever. Yeah, let's do that too. Pass, and hopefully... Of course. Okay, I gained like 2 life. We're gonna need to really come up with something quick here to get us out of this. Languish can help. No, we're gonna stop here. I need to still make it one more turn to just crack this Languish. Need to still survive another turn here. Pass. Do I get another turn? I think we're golden. Languish will just only get rid of the opponent's creatures. I think we're golden here. Fierce Guardianship, counter it. He had the counter spell. He had it. He had the counter. If I get hit with another counter spell, we're done for. If I get hit with another, then nothing else I can do here. If I get hit again with that, we're screwed. Combustible Gear Hulk. Deals damage, right? Target opponent may have you draw 3 cards. If they don't, you mill 3 cards, then Combustible deals damage to the player. Yeah, I think I have to just give him 3 cards here. Otherwise, I'm probably just gonna get, like, blasted to death by this, since I only have 2 life. Probably not gonna survive otherwise. Oh, now I got a 6/6 we gotta pick off. And now there's a 6/6 creature we gotta deal with, too. I just realized, now there's this in the way. X is gonna be 6. That's gonna kill everything on the board. Well, anyways. That's all I can do. Exile my graveyard. Field of the Dead. Wait, where are all these zombies coming from? Field of the Dead? Is that ability being copied or something? Yeah, now there's just suddenly like 4 zombies out of nowhere. I just got done like getting rid of all these creatures and now they're all back. Like nothing ever happened. And now it's like literally just nothing ever happened here. It's like nothing even happened anymore. It's as if I never even wiped the board. Well, anyways. I'm just gonna have my board wiped again. I'm pretty much out. I'm just actually out of options entirely. Wait, I think I used the wrong item. I meant to just go and heal my life back up. Well, I did do that. I did heal up. Now I gotta just run back to the White Castle. If this guy would just, I don't know, let me. He just needs to let me. We're back in. Gate still remains closed. Yeah, I know. I have these two guys I still need to beat first. Thrasios and Vile Smash are giving me one hell of a time. Oh, hey, at least I go first. That's good. Murderous Cut, destroy hover barriers. Sure, why not? Phyrexian Arena, pass. Yeah, look at all this stuff coming down, like, holy. Wait, I don't have another... Oh, shit. I'm missing a land. Missing a land drop. I can only play one spell that turn. Look at all the lands they have, too. And meanwhile, this is the best I can muster up. Pass. Look at all these lands they already have. I mean, the Sol Ring definitely also helped them out, too. Like, a lot here. Oh yeah, Wilderness Reclamation. We can't forget about that, either. Definitely can't forget about this. Untap all lands you control at every end step for free. Definitely don't forget about that, either. Destroy this. Mana Drain. Never mind, I'm not even gonna actually resolve that. I'm gonna get Mana Drained here. I think this also... I need to just, like, stop Thrasios from, like, giving them all of these free draws. And I literally can't do it. Can't gain life anymore. No, I can't gain life. Fierce Guardianship into his hand. I'm just gonna concede again. Yeah, they just both, like, they just, like, opened a god hand. I don't know what else to say. They pretty much had a god hand there. Yeah, I'm just not competing against a hand that good. Keep. Doppelgang. For each of X target permanents, create X tokens that are copies of that permanent. X is 0. Alright, he kinda just wasted his turn. So yeah, I'd say that's a waste of a turn. Swamp. Sign in blood, target me. Pass. 2 more, like, forest cards, 2 more lands. Shield Dread, hopefully you can stick around. Exile my graveyard. And search for some land cards, right? Yep, and get even more lands on the battlefield. Swamp. Yeah, because this is how they're just like paying mana to draw cards with Thrasios, so I just want to keep that off the field as much as I can. With this on the field, I think that's the right time to drop a Necrodominance. Pay 10 life and then just gain 20 of it back. I still have to, yeah, settle for only 5 cards in hand here. Still need to keep chucking cards. Hopefully those are the best 5 to keep. Chaos Warp. Shuffle Necrodominance into his owner's library also. Oh, I got a Swamp. So yeah, anyways, that kind of just completely screwed up my board. Yeah, that just more or less completely messed up my board state. Yeah, I got Chaos Warped twice. That was just... That was just pretty mean. Jet Medallion should have probably played that sooner, let's be real. Pass. Terastodon. Targeting these 3 cards to destroy all of them. And then... Okay, at least I'll go get the elephant tokens from that. Okay, at least I get 3 creatures. If I can really do anything with that. So yeah, now I suddenly have, like, almost no cards left in my hand. Almost nothing we can do here at all. Let's try and just apply some pressure here by attacking with these. See if Barrogoyf gets to stick around, hopefully. Ancient Tomb. So that's a 4-5, and this is now also a 4-5. Force of Will. And this is gonna get countered. Lovely. Force of Will. Was not expecting. Oh, Grizzlebrand is now in my hand. I can probably just play this next turn and just pretty much get all my cards back. I'll just make this also attack for 6. Okay, apparently nothing to go... Yeah, nothing to put into my hand, apparently. Swamp. I think we're gonna have to just rely on Grizzlebrand to get us back into this again. I think we'll need his help to once again get back into the game here. all these cards keep coming from. I mean, then again, I think he's probably asking, like, the same question. Meathook, Massacre, X is gonna be 5. Yeah, that should clean up the board nicely. Oh, he's not even dead yet, but he's close. Not dead yet, but we're really just getting him there. I think for now, I don't really want to do anything else. He's gonna draw, yeah, they're gonna draw one card and just... It's a Wilderness Reclamation. That's really just all it is. Alright, Baragoi, finishing them off. Alright, so now I'm gonna have a Violent Thrasios. Stoneforge Mystic. Nice. Another Bloom Tender. Destroy all non-white creatures. I think I already have Fierce Guardianship. I'm pretty sure I do, but just in case. So... we still have somebody up on the top floor. With a gust of white wind, the door shatters into raw mana. Yes. We still have somebody up on the top floor we need to defeat. I'm gonna save my game. And probably just go and give... I'm just gonna go give whoever's up here a few tries. I'll give this boss a few attempts. A 4-armed ogre stands before you, each hand blazing with a different color of mana. You think you can take my key? You're far too weak to face the dragon. Die. Let's see what loot he has behind him. Oh wow. A Gilded Drake. Just seeing, yeah, what exactly is in the loot chest behind this guy. Another Dauthi Voidwalker. A full art Texel's version. And here... nothing too crazy. Yidris. Some 4-armed ogre. Yeah, this guy right here. Whenever Yidris deals combat damage to a player as you cast spells from your hand this turn, they gain Cascade. And equipped creature gets +1/+1 and has double strike and trample. Whenever this deals combat damage to a player, draw that many cards. Commander spells you cast have Cascade. Starting some pretty damn good stuff on his field. Might simply just need to come back with a deck I'm more comfortable with. But anything with white in it, it's gonna be miserable if I can't get Gloom off the field. White spells cost 3 more to cast. Activated abilities of white enchantments cost 3 more to activate. Yeah, I don't want him to draw like 2 cards for free every single turn. So, double strike and trample. I'll just take 2 damage there. I can kill one creature and then he's just gonna go play another. But anyways, I guess I don't have much else to do. Wheel of Fate. Search target opponent's library for a creature card, put that card into the battlefield under your... Oh no. Oh no. Go get any card from your deck. Any creature card out of my deck and just play it directly into play. Oh no. It's gonna resolve literally this turn, right? Bloodgift Demon. That could have been worse. Pernicious Deed. Honestly, it could be way worse. I could just cast this and wipe the board. Because, yeah, I have this in the way still. Got this to deal with. Then I have to replay Shieldred, which sucks. Or if these things had, like, a little bit less toughness. Which they don't. I'm just gonna pretty much spend my whole turn casting this. Just because the two creatures he has are even better than mine. Okay, I really don't think I want this to be attacking now. Vampire Nighthawk. Hopefully this slows him down. Nah, who am I kidding? Toxic Deluge X is 7. Pass. Each player discards their hands and draws 7 cards. Alright. I'm gonna snuff out this Tidespout Tyrant. I can recast Shieldred, let's do that. Yeah, we're gonna be doing that. And that's my entire turn. I should have attacked, but oh well. Coma Cosmos Serpent. This spell can't be countered. But I can just make him sacrifice it. We are trying to hold on here for dear life. We're just absolutely trying our best here to just hang on. We're just desperately trying to make this work. Yitris again. I'm dead, right? Yeah. I forgot about the Swiftfoot boots. And this axe that he just starts every game with. I forgot about these. Maybe next turn I can play the Jet Medallion. Jet Medallion pass. Black spells cost 1 less to cast, at least. I guess I'll get a land for free. Play this a little bit ahead of schedule, I suppose. Pass. I'll take 8. I'm gonna drop a Languish here. pass the turn. Play land. I'll kill that with a Feed the Swarm. I'll play a Barrogoyf for 2 mana, and then have this attack for 4. And then I think that's it. Okay, just replay this. And I guess try and kill it again. Ah, who am I kidding? Search for a land card. I can just go turn this into an Urza's Tower if I got nothing better to do. I have sorceries, instant, and creature. Alright, where is my Urza's Tower? Toxic Deluge X is 4. No sense in attacking, because they're both 0/1s now. Well, now I gotta pay mana to attack. Sorceries and lands in here. Alright, this is gonna get into our hands. Whenever I gain life, target opponent loses that much life. Just cast that. Pass. Replaying Yintrus again. Oh, wow. Cabal Coffers. Now there's no way I just run short on mana. I have a sorcery, I have a land, I have an artifact, and an instance. So this is good. This is gonna get any card. Perfect. Can go grab anything. I'll get Lily. Pay 6 to attack. Yeah, I can pay 6 here. Murderous Rider to hand, and then... that'll be it for me. Sword of Wealth and Power, Conqueror's Flail, and... oh, wow. Nothing to even equip them to. Got some really good equipment, and then no creatures to actually give them to. Oh, but he gets to go first in game 3, of course, since he lost. We're gonna risk this hand. We're gonna risk it. Yeah, this isn't very good. I was hoping to maybe at least draw a swamp or 2 by this point. That ain't happening. It's starting to look like this isn't going to be happening at all. Swamp! Can I even possibly save myself? We can try to, but... yeah. Pass. Snuff out. Yeah, he'll just draw 2 cards. I'm gonna miss a land drop entirely now, aren't I? Thankfully for me, that's not legendary. Pass. I'm gonna start just bouncing shit every time he plays a spell. Well, not finding lands now. I'm just not getting lands. I'm simply just not gonna draw lands. Pass. And it's even unblockable too. But can I really do anything? This is unblockable. Can I really do anything to save it? Can I even possibly save this anymore? I don't even know if I can even save this anymore. We have yeah. Oh, and it even flies, so I guess... Yeah, I guess in case everything else isn't enough, it flies too. I guess if the rest of that just wasn't enough, it also flies. Yeah. Every time he casts a spell, he just puts shit back into my hand. I have no removal for it. I just need more removal. I have plenty of ways to like start drawing extra cards, but his deck is just too fast. His deck is kind of just too fast for me. Let's gain 2 life. Unblockable. Everything's just getting put back into my hand. I don't have a board anymore. Still managed to win 1 game against them with this deck of mine that I'm not even 100% sure about. I'm not even 100% confident with this, and I still managed to get him, like, 1 of the 3 games. Okay, can I just look through my... I typically... Yeah, I know red doesn't really do anything to get rid of enchantments, so... Can I look through green? I think red has Chaos Warp, but that's about it. For as far as enchantments go. I think it's pretty much just like... Chaos Warp, and that's the only thing that comes to mind. This can get rid of multiple artifacts and or enchantments. I think we might need that again, because there's... even some really good artifacts that are giving me hell. Two mana, get rid of 1 artifact or enchantment. That can out-gloom, so that's good. This too can just out-gloom by itself. I have Sylvan Library and I'm literally not playing it. Destroy all enchantments. Birthing Pod we can also try. I'll put this in and remove a land, actually. Yeah, remove a land, but which one? I think I'll take out one of my basic lands. We're gonna play Marath with, yeah, a few ways to get a few extra ways to remove problematic artifacts and enchantments. Let's see if I can find something that costs less mana and doesn't get rid of my stuff too, because I have some good stuff I'm playing myself. I have good enchantments also that maybe I don't want to just give up. Yeah, we can look around and see what else we have. I mean, my opponent starts with some pretty good artifacts I can also just destroy. I would also get rid of mine as well. I also want to really give Ouroboroi a try, so I think we'll just put that in instead. Okay, at this point, yeah, I know what I'm signing up for. Save. I know what we're signing up for here. We'll have to ideally get rid of Gloom as soon as possible, so yeah, Marath is castable. And I even have... I'm still holding that Dispeller's Capsule in the offhand. So worst case scenario, I just spend 3 mana to take that Gloom off the field every single game. That works too. That also works. Yeah, because this is just like a deck I know like much better than Sheoldred the Apocalypse. Yeah, this deck I kind of just know like the back of my hand. And then turn 3, maybe we cast Marath. Fine. Sol Ring, Swiftfoot Boots. I'm just gonna put some more, like, I'm gonna put some more ramp on my field too. If he can put more ramp, so can I. How much? Hexproof from monocolored. So just this attacking? Trample, so... Anyways. So this is giving, yeah, +2/+2. Oh, this is just giving hexproof entirely. +1/+1, double strike, and trample. Yeah, the fact this is trample is a problem. I can't just make 1/1s and hide behind them, that's just simply not gonna work. Fury. Don't think that's gonna really work either in this case. I don't think so. Don't quite think that works either. In fact, I'm not even sure what works at all now. It's already got off to like such a good start. Such a good start already. Pass. I really can't even come up with anything. Leyline Axe, he's paying 3 to equip it. Spell or ability. Attach to the target creature you control. This is still gonna do a lot of damage no matter what. Even if I get that off the field, it's still gonna really hit hard. 7/6, and I literally can't think of any possible way to even remove it. I can't even come up with any way to get it off the field. Hopefully maybe this slows him down at least a little bit. Then play Marath. Hopefully this slows him down a little. I gotta just slow him down. Maelstrom Wanderer. Okay, it's gonna get worse. Snuff out. Deflecting SWAT. Choose new targets for snuff out. Yes. But what are we gonna hit? Lightning Greaves on that, yes. Still attacking. I mean, if this dies, then I really, really don't even think this helps. Oh wait, I have to kill this, I think. I don't even think I have a choice anymore. Now the Dragonfire Blade is just gonna go here. Hexproof from monocolored also. Can't forget that. Definitely can't forget that either. Doesn't give trample. This doesn't have trample either. Unbound Flourishing. I'm really just running out of things to try at this point. I'm running out of things to try now. Alright, we got some creatures to hide behind for however long. I guess for however long this is gonna work. Double Strike. That just gives only Double Strike, right? Doesn't have Trample or anything. Still expecting everything to attack. Right? Oh, just this. We're gonna chump block, that's for damn sure. Treasure Cruise. He's never gonna run out of cards at this rate. He is not running out of cards anytime soon, I tell you. A land card. Me, on the other hand, not looking so hot. Really not looking so hot for me, on the other hand. Hexproof from monocolored. I suppose, yeah, Fury can at least remove this. It's at least one less thing to worry about. Man. I have no cards left. Best I can do is just make more tokens to hide behind, or just keep increasing this thing's power. It's the best I can do. I guess we can play Soul Ring off the top with the Into the Pit. Skull Clamp! Oh wow, I just Skull Clamp off the top. Granted, I need mana to funnel into that to start really just going wild with the card draw. But that's an option. Hullbreaker Horror. Well, I guess it was nice while it lasted. These two are... so these two. No trample on either one. I got another idea that could work. Put X+1/+1 counters onto Fury, move one off of Marath, and then double it with Unbound Flourishing, make Fury a 5/5. Fury's gonna block this. Chump block this. Actually not bad at all. Oh wait, Fury's dead also. At least that's like one less threat on his board. It's one less card on his board at least. So I think here what we're gonna do next is Skull Clamp. Cathar's Crusade for the win. I'm starting to think this is probably just gonna set us up for like a major win here. X damage to any target, or just, yeah, we're just gonna keep pumping out more guys. Spend 1 counter to get like 2 elementals, and then 2 +1/+1 counters on everything I control. And then I think from there, these are completely untargetable. Can't target a damn thing. I'm gonna just pass. Aurora Phoenix Cascade. How much stuff are we bouncing back? Lightning Greaves, Hullbreaker Horror, bounce something else. So this is back in my hand, this is back in my hand. Oh, this flies. And it's got Lightning Greaves on it. Okay, this flies at least too. And this can just make me lose some life. Okay, he's gonna pass it back immediately. Okay, how many creatures could I actually kill here? Hexproof from monocolored. I have to just spend a bunch of mana to put Cathar's Crusade back too. Really annoying. X is going to be 2. Select any target, yes. And then select it again. I could recast this, but I think I tap out. Then I probably just tap out if I do that. Yeah, Hullbreaker Horror is just impossible to kill because I don't have anything to get past the Swiftfoot Boots hexproof. And every time he casts a spell, he's just gonna keep bouncing my shit back. It's not like I can target anything else because of the equipment in the way. Can't even target anything else, there's just all this shit in the way. I think I'm actually just at a complete loss for what to do. I'm starting to think I'm just seriously at a loss here. Lightning Greaves and Swiftfoot Boots are just not letting me do anything. Literally can't even do anything because of this. Maybe I can look at my next 2 cards. I still don't know. Who am I kidding? I still have no idea. Maybe if there wasn't, like... Yeah, Shroud on one creature and Hexproof on the other. I still have no idea what I'm doing. Do I get another turn? Nice. I do get another turn. Windswept Heath. I'll just get this Savannah out of my deck. X damage to any target. Actually, I'll make a token first. I still have mana for that, right? Do it again. I'm just trying to make a board here. I'll take that off the field at the very least. That can go. Let's see what happens if I send these in. I'll just do these three. The 9-10 is gonna block the 8-8. I think I have something. I've got something else. X is 1. That goes here. And then that goes here. Now that's a 10-10. I think we've solved that. We might have solved this. But I'm completely tapped out. And it's going to be this guy's turn, and I'm stuck on a measly 10 points of life. Four, 4, 3, 3, 2, 2 that can just kind of block this. 7, 13. So, hex... Well, yeah, hex-proof entirely. Completely untargetable anyways. Okay, that's still on my field. That's perfect. Create an XX, make 1 token. We'll just do this, I guess, a few more times. I can totally just move the Basilisk Collar over just to gain even more life from a single attack. I'm starting to think maybe here I'm gonna actually force a couple blocks so Yidris doesn't die. I'll move the collar back. And then I'll pass the turn. Can't be countered in response. 1 damage here in response. And then, because that gets copied by Unbound Flourishing. The extra 1 damage to the face. I gotta beat him 1 more time. But I think we have something going here. I definitely think we got something here. I'll try this hand. Starting off with the Lightning Greaves, that's not good for me. Already starting off extremely strong here. Well, he is, I should say. 4 treasures. We'll just spend some, I guess, to make a wall of double strike and trample. Oh, shit. Yeah, we're gonna have a problem. Yeah, we have a problem here. Pass. Yeah, I just don't want him to draw 6 cards with Glintine Apheal in there. I do not want to draw 6. Land for turn. Pass. Oh. I guess at least I can take that axe off the field that's just doing so much damage to my face. But now I'm missing land drops. We're still missing land drops. Still. We can at least kill that, I suppose. matter what, I'm taking some damage here, no matter what. Well. He got another combat phase, didn't he? Oh, another land. Better late than never. So now we have that in the way. Both attacking. Not sure what else I'm supposed to really do now. Non-land permanent an opponent controls. I can't just make this bounce itself. That would have been amazing if I could at least do something like that, but no, it doesn't work. Now I got this in the way, and nah, I'm not gonna remove it. I'm not gonna get rid of it. Oh no, it's a one-land hand. Oh no, I only have one land in here. 3 lands in here. And a Dockside Extortionist. Yeah, this looks very doable. This looks very, very playable. No turn 1 play, so throw that onto the battlefield tapped. Copperline Gorge. Just thinking what we're gonna do here. I'm just really thinking. Bloom Tender. Just the 4/3? Double strike? I'll take 8 damage. Forest. If I play Marath here, and then this can now start tapping for... Oh, this could even just tap for 4 colors, because this is white, this is black, this is blue, Bloom Tender herself is green. Wait, what? Gloom. White spells cost 3 more to cast. That doesn't work the way I thought it would, I guess. It really doesn't work like I thought it would. No, not at all. I'll just play, I guess, a Fanatic of Ronus. And pass. Oh, I get a free land. I'll take that. Well, at least I'll get a land card, so it's not all bad. Back to me. Play Marath. Think I can do X equals 6 now? Still can't. X is 3. Actually, I'll do X is 2. Havoc and then this axe. Let me just make sure I'm not misclicking. And 4 pest tokens. And 1 spare mana. which is green, plus this Sunbaked Canyon, Nightshade Peddler, and give this Death Touch. I think we have a winning formula. Protection from instants and from sorceries. This can just block it. And even then, these pests can also just chump block. Beast Whisperer. Dockside Extortionist. 1 treasure token. It's something. X damage to any target, yes. We're absolutely gonna do this. We're gonna get rid of Glinty over here. Attack for 1. Pass. Whenever you cast a spell from your hand, reveal the top X cards of your library, where X of that spell is converted mana cost. Cast a card with X or less for free. I should have enough mana coming in anyway, so we'll sacrifice Sunbaked Canyon to draw a card. This taps for... Oh, this is black and green, this pest, so that's gonna tap for black again. That's Naya colors, that's blue, and then that pest is black, so this makes all 5 colors. What did I tell you? Sadly, I got nothing to do with this extra mana just yet. Can't come up with a better use for it, sadly. I guess just... Unless I replay Marath, because I have the mana for it at least. I guess replay Marath again. Idris. Conqueror's Flail. So in the end, I just ended up reverting back to, yeah, my main deck. Despite the fact that it has some white spells and then the Gloom that he started with every single game just punishes me for even trying to play white. Punishes me very badly. So yeah, first order of business, I just kind of like spend an entire turn 3, just to get that Gloom off the board. Yeah, it's pretty bad for me tempo-wise to just go like an entire turn doing absolutely nothing, but just getting rid of a card that the opponent already had to start with. This is not good for me tempo-wise whatsoever. Okay, recast the same thing over and over again. I could just keep killing it for 1 counter and 1 mana at a time. If you're just gonna play 1 card at a time, then this makes my job extremely easy. He's just playing his commander over and over, and all I have to do is just repeatedly kill it. He's at 8. Passed on nothing. We got him. Passed on absolutely nothing. It's over for him. Yep, Yidris is done. Sword of Feast and Famine, wow. Another Sol Ring! How many Sol Rings have they printed over the years? Glint-Eye Anklet. 2/2 that draws equal to damage on hit. White Key to the Ur-Dragon. Yeah, 2/2 that draws equal to damage on hit. And we can just easily put counters on that thing with Marath. Landscape Sketchbook, Hour of Devastation, White Key to the Ur-Dragon. Well, keep Ancestral Vision, I suppose. Unless I already own a copy. You've discovered that the inside of an ogre smells even worse than the outside. That we have. So the colorless rune will send me back to the middle of the screen. I was just wondering if this guy was gonna have something new to tell me, since we got all 5 color keys to unlock this prison. I was just wondering if he had anything new for me. Turns out he doesn't have anything new. All opponents start with a Maelstrom Nexus. And something else. So yeah, now that gate is open. Okay, we have it's another castle. Okay, so yeah, it's another castle. Looks just like the other 5 we've seen so far. Looks like the other 5 now. Oh, now I'll just sell one of the Ancestral Visions. We don't need to have, like, 2 of them. No need. So, okay, maybe I'm gonna need a deck that doesn't play any white to deal with the fact that there's a Gloom on the field. The opponent starts with Gloom every single game, making every single white spell cost 3 mana more. We'll just use the item in my left hand that just lets me destroy any artifact or enchantment for 3 mana. Getting rid of Gloom every time. And then you can just simply, like, stop thinking about it. Yeah, and then from there, like, life just gets significantly easier, but it's still not free by any means. Am I even playing this? I could play this, but apparently I'm not. Two copies of Screaming Nemesis. Only gonna keep one. Two copies of Sneak Attack. Only gonna bother keeping one, again. I have a stock up almost to simply doing nothing with as well. A Tamiyo that I'm doing absolutely nothing with as well. Because I've yet to put together a deck that plays both blue and green. Because the Planeswalker on the back is green, so I need to be running both those colors to actually legally run this Tamiyo. I don't know, my gut's telling me this card isn't really any good. Oh, I'm just gonna save right outside the prison of the Ur-Dragon, and maybe next time I play this, go on inside. Maybe next time we're going in there. But for now, no, I've had enough.